Thank you, sweet Pete. My baby came in here and told me I was muted. I wouldn't even know, man. I'm up here telling y'all, I'm up here spilling. I'm up here spilling. I'm giving y'all my soul. And y'all can't hear nothing. Ah shit. Like fun, ain't it? And I just see now Happy Max say can't hear you. Man, that's part of what I'm gonna talk about tonight. What you can't hear and what you can't see. So, it is what it is. If you want to share it out, just share it out. If you don't, it's all gravity. Ain't nobody tripping. Um, y'all gotta forgive me if I don't get super engulfed in the chat tonight. I want to shout out what's up, Happy Mac, Bayou Sugar, my baby POA. Who else in here? Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. What's on? Queen BG, what's up? Yeah, yeah. And late night, girl Dad. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you spin me. So Teagsy, what's going on, Teagsy? Teagsy, I got something for you coming up, baby. We Teagsy sent us a real beautiful gift, family. For those who don't know, but yeah. So I'm assuming y'all had the opportunity. Y'all seen the what you call that thing, the thumbnail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You seen the thumbnail, and I'm gonna try to make it make sense. I'm gonna try to make it make sense. I just gotta finish this. I gotta finish this zero right quick. I'm talking about ah. Mm, mm, mm. I'm from Mace Town. Yeah. Whew. Y'all will never feel it unless you me. You'll never feel it unless you me. Same with I'm so Houston. Same with a whole bunch of these southern things I be into. I'm just gonna get into the conversation. I want to indulge in my own pleasures right now. That's right, girl, dad. That's the infrared. And this ain't gonna be no super long conversation. I'm just gonna go on and get into it, get to the point. Um, I had my spectorals on, y'all, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. I can't see like how I used to could, but that glare just, I can't do it. It throw me off. It throw me off too much. So I'm just gonna go and get into the conversation. And how can I put this? You know, okay. Let me start with a story. I was a young individual back in the day. Buy you sugar. What you grabbing your popcorn for, baby? Come on in here and enjoy yourself. My southern sister. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when I was younger, I had a certain occupation, right? And this occupation led me into a space where I had an opportunity to experience things that I had never experienced prior to that circumstance. Without getting too deep into it, I remember the first time I put on uh, an NVG. That's a night vision goggle. I remember the first time I put on NVGs, and I was like, this shit here ain't real. This ain't real. There is no way. This ain't real. I'm not experiencing what I'm experiencing. There's no way I can see what I'm seeing, and if I raise them up, it's pitch black. You crazy as hell. There's no way. Mm-mm. 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 Nope, can't be. Tiggs, enjoy your vacation, my sister. Enjoy your time off and your downtime. Now, what do they got to do with the conversation I'm trying to have tonight? It's got a lot to do with ever since that moment. I'm gonna get the thermals in a moment, but ever since that moment, I've been plagued with this question. Some of it ties into not necessarily religion, but some of it ties into spirituality. Some of it ties into science. Some of it ties into a lot of different uh, topics, and um, all of which I won't delve into in their entirety, but we're gonna talk about them a little bit. Welcome in to everybody who coming in. I'm just saying, for y'all who don't know, if you wondering what the hell the image is, that ain't my deer. That's not my shot. That's an image to emphasize the overall point I'm trying to make, which is there's more, in my opinion, that we share space and time with, that not only can we not see, hell, we can't even comprehend it. Imagine me in my 20s putting a device over my eye that turned midnight, no moon, no stars, no light into daytime. First time feeling that, first time experiencing that. And then imagine me, with me being who I am, with my sometimes philosophical thinking mind, also putting on thermal imaging for the first time in the cold. what's up, Bougie? How you doing, my sister? Yeah, man, we day walkers a little bit right now. I'm trying not to fall off too hard, so I'm trying to get in where I fit in and make time to get in where I fit in. And Bougie, matter of fact, while you in here, sis, I got some videos coming up, and I'm tagging you in them because they're inspired by you. But we'll get to that in the days and weeks to come. But this is deeper. This is for all my people out here who oftentimes or sometimes feel like you a little bit off the beaten path. You may or may not be crazy as hell. Sometimes you feel misunderstood. Sometimes you feel like you can't make sense of it all, or people misunderstand you, or this or that. I don't think you as crazy as you think you are. I I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it solid with y'all. I'm in a phase and a period where, yet again, and that's something that happens the older your ass get. Old folks like me been telling y'all for forever. All you gotta do is keep on living, baby. Keep on living, and you gonna get your turn. The older you get, if you're not surrounded by love, the lonelier this world get. If you surrounded by love, the more absentees you can remember over the course and duration of your life. If anybody don't understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up and I'll try to explain it more in depth. If you can't understand what I'm saying by saying the longer your ass live on this planet, the more memories you have and the less people you have physical contact with. The less people from your childhood, from your adolescence, from your teenage years, from your early young adulthood, all that stuff. Man, most of these people dead and gone. It get lonely as hell sometimes, even if you still got people who love you because you remembering what was. And sometimes that can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. It depends on how much you allow it to dictate your life. But that don't mean you don't still feel this shit. In the span of a year, in the span of a year, I lost my mama, my brother, two aunties, and a 27-year-old cousin, all inside of 12 months. I'm okay. I got a wife that loves me. I got a strong family. I have the support system that I need, and that is everything I need them to be. But that don't negate the fact that I'm not the only one feeling and dealing and reeling from this shit, man. And some days I sit back and wonder, Jesus Christ, what the look, the older I get, this shit's only gonna intensify. So you mean to tell me I'm sitting my ass up here in my 40s, feeling like how I feel right now because I have the comprehension to absorb my immediate circumstances? Or what the hell is 60 gonna look like? What the hell is 72 or 73 or 80 gonna look like? We just laid to rest the grandmother who made it to 102 years old. What? Be careful for what you wish for. Be careful for shit. We ain't playing no game. This late night. We're gonna talk. Hey, what's good? Gardening is great. What's going on, fam? And I get it. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody hustle. I hear people, oh, I'm gonna live. I want to be 120. I want to be 110. You sure? You sure? I want a long. I'm gonna be 150. You sure? Are you sure? That's all I'm asking. Cause I'm 40, finna be 45. And between my youth and homeboys I done lost and homegirls I done lost, whoo, family members, relatives, both parents. And the reason I'm a little in my feelings is because damn, it's finna be Father's Day. I miss my pops. I'm not the only one out there. I'm not. See, Bougie, you different. I believe you. I believe you. Now, okay. And I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna say this first, then I'm gonna get the Bougie Prepper comment. Uh, I'm not sure because I see what the shit feel like already. The reason I believe Bougie Prepper is because out of all the people I done met on the internet, some genuine as hell, some full of shit. Bougie Prepper is one of the few people I believe her when she say something. I do. I believe her when she say something. I be laying back in the cut. I be in the bushes. I can't even remember whose show it was on, and Bougie Prepper was adamant. They was talking about singles and being single. I don't know who show it was. Don't care. I don't care. When I see people who I love and support, even if it's I'll watch for as long as I can because I see my people over there, right? Bougie Prepper ain't bullshit. Bougie Prepper will live to be 160 or 175 if somebody let her, if she let herself, and if the Lord say so, because that's just the kind of chick she is. When Boujay Purple say she want a long life, I believe her. When she say she happy being single, I believe her. She just don't, nothing that I've ever encountered since I've known this woman has festered or fostered bullshit. It never has, and I don't think it ever will. I think she's genuine in who she is and what she says and how she moves. She just is, man. I've seen too many people. Hey, Auntie Ellen, what's going on? How you doing, young lady? I better I better tame my language a little bit. But Auntie Ellen, it's late night over here, so if you hear a little bit of this, a little bit of that, don't shame me too bad. I still love you, but I get that from my sis, man. And that's one of the things I love about her. She ain't on bullshit. And that's another thing, the older you get, we're going to get to talking about these thermals. We're going to get to talking about these NVGs, this night vision, and all of this shit. We're going to get to that in a minute, but we building. We going somewhere. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. Auntie Ellen in here. Do you know what it can, for y'all who don't know Auntie Ellen? Most of y'all in here do, cause it's about 20 some people in here. Most of y'all already know Auntie Ellen. If you don't know Auntie Ellen, please acquaint yourself with her. Please, I beg you. As well as Boujay, as well as everybody in here, but I'm naming them two specifically. And I want to, I want my baby, POA, cause she put up with me. She put up with me. She deal with me. But Auntie Ellen is in a live, and her mother is watching. Auntie Ellen in her 70s, still respectful. I find myself in a weird place because sometimes I wonder if the people in Auntie Ellen generation wonder how much the world done changed and how everybody is not deserving of respect to the degree that she is. And I try to, as a Southern man, I try to offer it anyway. But you got some real weird people out here in your age demographic or close to it, Auntie Ellen, and everybody doesn't garner or deserve the level of respect in which you provide and have earned from my duration of knowing you. I love you. I will never not treat you with the utmost respect because you're deserving of it. Boujay, one of the realest people I done came across on this app. I would never not treat her the way I do because she's deserving of it. And we talking about time to get to know people. We ain't talking about fly by night, couple months here, a couple months there. No, these people been following me for years. I've been following them for years. Never met them personally, but it deserves something. With that being said, what the hell this live got to do with thermal vision? And what the hell this live got to do with NVGs? For those who don't know, NVGs are night vision goggles. As I alluded to earlier, it literally turns your darkest, most pitch black night into day. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. An NVG, a night vision device, literally through the human optical system connected directly to the brain, turns pitch black darkness and night into damn daylight. You can see stuff 200 meters that way. You can see stuff 50 meters that way. You can see stuff 300 meters. It's daytime. It's daytime in your eyes. You can put something on your eyes to tell your brain, baby, it's day. What else can't we see? What else can we not see? That's the bigger part of this conversation. What the hell can we not see with the 5 or 6 senses that we've been told that we have? I'm alluding to the sixth sense as being intuition because I believe we all have it. It's not classified. Touch, taste, smell, seeing, and hearing. Those are your 5, but I believe the majority of us also have what we like to allude to as intuition. Ever since that experience in my young life, back in my 20s, I have been completely confounded and overwhelmed with the concept of what else exists around me that I cannot see. We finna tie into spirituality just a little bit, not so much religion, but spirituality a little bit. Again, I noted previously, early in this conversation, Big Rooster, what's up, West Coast OG? What's going on, family? Thank you for the support, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. When you sitting back and you really, really honing in on somebody, you miss somebody, somebody that you lost in this realm of existence, somebody who you were super close to. Hell, one of them you might even came out of. I don't know how you get no closer to somebody than somebody who you came out of them. I'm a grown man. I'm a 40-some-year-old man, man, and I sit here and I miss my mama every damn day. I miss my stepdaddy every damn day. I miss my brother, my lifelong best friend since I was 15 years old. He passed away at 40 years old, still best friend. I miss him every damn day. And once again, I got one in the winter time and I got one in the summertime. Where I go through these phases where everybody's stuff kind of link up. Whether it's birthdays or whether it's an anniversary of something, or whether it's this or whether it's that, and every now and again, I'm always mindful of it. It don't really beat me down like it used to, but if I didn't have the support system I got and the love from my wife and from my family, hell, I don't know where I'd be. I'm serious, y'all, and I know I ain't the only one who go through this shit. Especially, excuse me, Auntie Ellen, this stuff. Especially people who older than me, especially people who done already fought fights I have yet to fight. Just like I done fought some fights that people ain't dealt with yet. Just like it's always somebody else's turn. I say that shit damn near every live, man. It's always somebody else's turn. It's my turn to go through what I'm going through. It's my turn to feel what I'm feeling. But it's something so bittersweet and sad about this shit, man. When the people you love the most, the people who help shape and mold you into who you are, and then all of a sudden, like, they really don't exist in this realm no more. How, woo, baby. People find different ways to cope and people find different ways to keep going. But when it comes to talking to them, when it comes to feeling like they're still there, when it comes to feeling like they still a part of you and they live through you and with you, how can anybody say they not? How can anybody say they not, man? What do I mean by that? Put on some NVGs. Put on your thermal goggles. You can get them at your. I ain't gonna start naming big box stores and whatnot, but man, you might be surprised. You might be surprised when you can go out in the cold of winter, because that's usually deer season when it's cold, and you set your mount up on whatever kind of pew pew you got, and you looking at a deer that's 200 meters away, and all you can see is the heat signature of it. You can't see that with your naked eyes. You can get some NVGs, some night vision goggles. They ain't gotta be thermal. And watch how night turn into day. Y'all, there is so much in this realm that we live in that we can't see with the few senses we got. That if we would open our minds and our hearts to more and connect with whatever that internal feeling is that you got. For most of us in this community, what's up, Sweet Thumb? For most of us in this community, hell, it's probably nature. Grounding is real. You don't want to step in no dog dookie. You don't want to step on no nails or no thorns or no sticker bugs or nothing like that. But hell, touch some grass, man, every now and again. Connect with something that seems weird or odd that's just nature. I ain't saying you got to go hug a tree. Hell, it's summertime. It might have fire ants on it. But my bigger point is, y'all, there are so many realities in this world that we can't see with the limited senses that we got. That includes speaking and communicating with. I'm going to call, I mean, once you pass on, and I know people got mixed feelings about this, some people don't like the term ancestors. My brother was younger than me. How the hell he gonna be my ancestor? Because he's transitioned. That's how. Because he's on another plane that I exist on. And until we meet again, same thing with my mother, even though she older than me. I refuse to believe that everything that we are taught and convinced about death and all this and that, man, I'm not saying it ain't real. Once you hear it, you ain't here no more. You ain't in this realm. You ain't in this world no more. And I'm not going to get too deep in it or go too far down the rabbit hole, because people get in their feelings and people get mixed feelings. But I will say what some people call the end, other people call a new beginning. And until I see proof that can dictate my mind or my opinion one way or the other, we've been lied to about so much. Hold on, I got to go back up to it. I saw a comment a while ago. I guess hold on. Bouger said, I guess I could say I'm sure because I haven't lost anyone that I had a connection to like you had to your loved one. You love, and my father is not here, and I had a relationship with him. Yeah. Hey, well, Bougie, I'm a Bougie. I'm different on that level. I mean, I come off big and ugly and mean, but I'm really a nice guy. I just look like how I look. Um, I had an extremely deep relationship with uh with my brother, who was not my biological brother, but the shit that we went through constitutes family, in my opinion. And we helped raise each other since we was 14 and 15. My mama, we had a complicated relationship. Understood her more than I ever did towards the end of her life. And uh, that opportunity was probably one of the biggest blessings I ever had, because I got to understand her as not just my mother, but as an individual and as a woman who had 3 kids. My stepfather, even though I'm a man who say I don't think no man should raise other kids that he don't want to, should never be tricked and all of that, I'm still grateful and honoring all the men who see the women that they pick for their lives, who have children before uh, they get with that woman, that thank you. And that ain't, and I'm saying that being said to say that I'm shit. I ain't I'm me personally. I'm still not finna. I can't see that for myself. I'll put it like that. I can't see that for myself. I ain't finna. I'm not finna do that. But my stepfather did, and he was one of the most amazing, kind, patient, loving men I ever met in my life. I owe him a lot because of who he was and still is in my life. I don't mean I'm gonna do it, but kudos to him, because somebody got to, and it takes a special kind of man to do that. But the fact that they not on this plane of existence no more, but I still feel a connection to them and with them that goes beyond just missing somebody, is, it tells me that maybe I'm on my way. Maybe I'm on my way. Maybe I'm starting to connect to a bigger part of myself than just what I can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. And I'll elaborate a little bit further before I get off of here, because I've been on for 30 some minutes. I ain't gonna be on here all night. I want y'all to look this up for yourself. I want y'all to look this up for yourself. If you will go on to the Google machine, excuse me, and research the color spectrum, research thermal imaging, and research night vision imaging, I want y'all to know that there are. I'm still here with y'all. Let's just hit my camera for a minute. Hold on. All right. I want y'all to know that there are colors in the color spectrum that cameras and other machines and devices can pick up that we can't see with our naked eye. I want y'all to really look at and understand how, with our eyes, if you looking at a deer a couple 100 yards, hey, she said, what's going on, family? If you looking at a deer a couple, 100 yards or so across the pasture, and you got an open shot, you can see that deer during the daytime, but at night you might never know it's there outside of technology. Now I know this may sound far-fetched for some, and I ain't gonna make this no long live. I'm really not. But I really, really want everybody to slow down a little bit, take a deep breath, and think about what all may be existing around you. This for everybody. This for my religious people. This for my spiritual people. This for everybody in between. Sometimes the things that don't make sense to you can make sense if you take time to see it. Hold on. I see Big Rooster hit that. Oh, Big Root. Thank you, bro. Big Rooster hit that like button. Uh and Bouger had a question. Hold on, I'm getting to it. African, what was the three color spectrum, night vision, and oh, the the well, I don't really want to. Sonar is different. That's different. I mean, you're not finna get access to sonar unless you're a bass fisherman or fisherwoman or something like that. Don't worry about it. Just the two. Let's focus on the two, Bouger. Just color spectrum, night vision, and don't worry about sonar. Cause sonar, I mean, that's a little bit different. If you're looking for a big school of fish and you're a bass fisherman, with your naked eyes, you can't see the bottom of the lake bed. You can't see the bottom of what's down there. But imaging through pulses sent out, it'll damn near show you a clear image of the lake bed or a school of fish or whatever. But you can't see that with your eyes. Thank you, Queen BG. We appreciate you, family. Thank you. Um, but same thing with infrared or with thermal imaging. Same thing with night vision. I mean, like you, there's more around us than we can taste, touch, smell, see, and hear. And I'm gonna raise another point on this, family. I'm gonna raise another point, and uh I'm gonna talk about Hollywood a little bit, and this is why. This is why. So I don't know if y'all are or not. Some people absolutely loathe and hate horror films and horror movies and stuff. I'm not one of those people. I love a good zombie movie. I love a good apocalypse movie. I love, a good horror flick, whatever. Just don't scare me because the whole time I'm watching it, I'm thinking about the cameraman and the dude with the boom mic and which way they held the mic to whatever. So, okay, don't scare me. But why is it why is it that we are programmed and suggested to on an intense level about demons and all the demonic stuff that happen in the world and go on in the world, and you got the exorcist, you got all these possessions, you got this or that. Where the angels at? Where the angels at? Where are, with the exception of maybe two or three movies I can think of over my lifetime, I can think of a million horror flicks, but I can't think of a whole bunch of movies where somebody life done changed for the better, or somebody done had what would be a deadly mishap or a horrible life changing event, and some entity of positivity stepped in. Call them an angel, call them a saint, call them a whatever. I'm serious. Somebody put a. I see you, Bougie. I see you, fam. Somebody put a one in the chat for me if you think that whether you want to call it God, and that's another thing. It's always just God. It's always just God. We never talk about angels, but society talk about demons all the time. No, very rarely do I hear, "Oh, that's just the devil." Don't get me wrong, I hear that a lot, but I'm just saying I hear demonic more than I hear angelic. When you hear conversations, which one do you hear the most? And I still want to see some ones in the chat for people who feel like they've ever had a circumstance, a situation, or something, and they have something that has happened in their lives that was bigger than them. They really didn't have control over how it went, but some divine intervention stepped in, and you feel like it was either God or angel or whatever you want to call it. Something that you didn't have complete control over. Hell, you might not even know it was happening until after the fact, but still it worked out in your favor and you feel blessed in behind it. That didn't work. What happened? They are decent. Oh, I know what you meant, she said. I know what you meant, family. I see it. Ask the team, what's going on, family? Ask the team 85. It's like we being programmed to only see one side of an equation that can't exist without the other. Why does the negative and detrimental sides of society, the world, instances, people's behavior, and all of that, why is it automatically not directly sent to Satan? It's his demons. But when something goes right, when something goes good, when you've been protected and shielded from a circumstance or a situation bigger than you, why the angels can't get no credit? I believe I got angels out here. More than one time in my life, y'all, because I done damn near died about 4 times in my life that I remember vividly. Vividly. And yet here I am on a whatever the hell the day this is. It was Saturday, it's midnight. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday morning now where I'm at. 1 something in the morning, and here I am busting my chops with y'all because I'm still alive to be on YouTube to talk to y'all. Go figure. Go figure. It's more than what we can see with our 5 senses, family. It's more than we can comprehend with our 5 senses, family. Sometimes that whisper in your ear, sometimes that flash in your right eye or in your left eye. I used to once a week back in my 20s. Damn, Sweet Thumb. Damn, boy. Sweet Thumb said I almost used to die at least once a week back in my 20s. Bruh, you should have let the game go and just went to the plant. Damn. I know it ain't $12 an hour, but damn. That man said once a week. Jesus Lord. My goodness. Hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Step away. I'm glad you the Sweet Thumb we know now. So you growing tomatoes and plums and okra and carrots and shit. Cause bro, once a week, damn, heavy hitter. Sweet Thumb still got some spinners somewhere in an old garage somewhere down back there in Mississippi. Uh, let's see. Tanya S said, "What? Good morning. Couldn't sleep and found you on." It's two. Yeah, it's 1:16 here where I'm at. So, welcome in, Tanya. You better get in here and enjoy yourself, girl. But yeah, Sweet Thumb still got shit. Sweet Thumb got an old Impala on some spinners with about 40 bricks in the trunk. And I ain't mad at you. Just keep chilling. Keep being the Sweet Thumb that we know, sir. And I thank you. I thank you. And welcome in, Tanya S. It's good to have you here. I ain't gonna be on. I'm gonna do about 13 more minutes. I'm gonna hit an hour, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Cause look, man. And I'll thank you everybody who supported the channel. We appreciate you. Baby, while you in here, Pieces of April, drop your link, so people can connect with you. I know it's late, y'all, but we going through a lot of changes. We preparing little farm, little homestead action over this way. So your boy been busy. April been busy. Y'all check out some of my baby baskets on her Etsy. Well, I don't think she got the baskets on the Etsy, but what y'all call them over here in the States? We've grown into our entrepreneurial spirits. So yeah, we entrepreneurs. I got chicken. Man, I'm gonna have to show y'all the chickens tomorrow, man. Well, Rooster said my link is alligator and poke links. Rooster, I'm gonna have to mail you some, bro. Rooster was digging them alligator sausage, bro. I'm gonna have to send Big Rooster some of them alligator sausage from down here. Shout out to everybody, everybody who the whole committee on the doggone kickback. Rooster, I still look what's right here by me, boy. Look what's right here by me. This is a gift from my brother, Big Rooster Show. Yeah. Crawfish Kickback 2024. And I mean, it is. We out here trying to get it, man. We out here trying to get it. I'm gonna have to show y'all 3 of the babies tomorrow. Out of all my hens, the white is the smallest, and Lexi the biggest one, and the white is the smallest hen we got right now. But I love them because we lost chickens to dogs, we lost chickens to predators, we lost chickens to them getting out and just running away, and hell, we in the country, so stuff ate them. It's real out here. I told y'all what you see. Them chickens hopped their ass out the pen, and they thought, oh, hey, look, bugs and worms, and they out there scratching. Next thing you know, one of them country cats done ran up on them and just knocked their ass in half. And, what do you do? What do you do? I can't do nothing about it. This shit. It's country living over in this part, baby. But, hold on, I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. And I don't even know who that was, but I appreciate you. Queen BG, I think I done seen you before. And Big Rooster and everybody else who done show love supporting the chat. And y'all supporting the chat by being here. This is just a real conversation, family, because at the end of the day, after all the bullshit, after it's all said and done, man, we just can't see and don't know everything that's going on around us. We just don't. Wow. You gonna at least say hello?
Hey, Al. What's up, everybody?
Wow.
I love you.
I love you too. Wow. Man, my wife, man. Wow. Okay. Yeah. We got 8 more minutes. And I would drop the link, but in 8 minutes, man, I ain't gonna mess around turn into a 2-3 hour gig. And I ain't gonna do that because I'm just trying to do an hour and then get out of here so I can keep up with y'all, let y'all know we still moving, we still spinning, we just busy. Sometimes it's gonna be on Tuesdays, sometimes it's gonna be on Fridays when y'all see us. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting this homestead in order and um, doing what we do. Some of it we gonna show, some of it we ain't gonna show. Cause I mean, hell, it is what it is. It's the internet, and you know, that ties into tonight's conversation. Things ain't always as they appear. That goes for people. That goes for people you meet, people you get cool with, people you think you know, whatever, whatever. At the end of the day, after it's all said and done, man, I'm just trying to have a handful of folks who dig what I'm putting down, who understand where I'm coming from, and why she in here. Why she in here, I'm gonna say it, and I plan on giving her credit for it because I was never hardcore on the what you call fires and shit, right? I'm gonna be 100% about who expanded my mind on preparedness with fire. I had waterproof matches. I felt like that was enough, and I really at the time, outside of like military style stuff, I flint and waterproof matches. That was enough for me. Shout out Bougie Prepper. And again, I plan on mentioning her, acknowledging her, and all of that when I start showing these different. Hold on, as the team, I I always thought schizophrenics were seeing or hearing another dimension at rest. In tune with. Mm, 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 mm. I see Tees that said something too, but I got to get to what Astatine said. So, hey, Fiona, habari yako dada? Salama. Mm, Safi. Sija kuona. I hope you're good, sis. I hope you're good. We've been following Fiona over there, man. Fiona doing her thing, man, over there in Zanzibar. Transitioning. She got a lot going on. Y'all go check out. But I gotta put this up here. Because I'm gonna try to get this done in a couple of minutes because I don't want to be on here too long. Aston 85 said, I've always thought schizophrenics are seeing or hearing another dimension that the rest of us aren't in tune with. Aston, I have something to say about that from personal experience. This ain't nothing. This is not part of a doctrine. This is nothing I read. Well, parts of it, but it only reinforces. This is not conjecture or nothing like that. This things I done lived through. So, like many of the people in my discipline who chose that discipline, you could be a psychology major, you could be a sociology major, you could be whatever, and end up working at the same place. You just could. That's just what it is. So uh, I worked at a mental health facility, more than one, for different durations of time. And uh, I've witnessed people having convers and hold on, let me put this up here. I gotta put this up here so it makes sense for the people who watch the replay, right? with what Astatine just said, not just because I grew up with a spiritual sense. I've always felt that in my heart. But when I worked at certain facilities with certain groups of people, look here, man, I'm telling you, some of the conversations that I've witnessed, I would come home and tell my wife some of the stuff I experienced was so intense. I was calling April every lunch break or every break. I would get home and have to tell her some of the shit I witnessed because it was just too overwhelming. It was too real. I've seen the fakes. I've seen the really, really good fakes. And I've seen the people who talking to somebody who ain't there. Full-fledged conversations. Full-fledged conversation. You can't fake this to the extent that I've witnessed people, whether it be drug-induced psychosis, whether it be a more natural psychosis, whether it be schizophrenia. And again, I'm not saying none of this. Look, none of this is mental health advice. Don't go diagnosing your family off of nothing African Dreamer said. This is not from a clinical standpoint. This is from my little bit of schooling and my lived experiences and stuff. It's deep out there, y'all. It's real out there. There are things in this realm of existence that all of us can't taste, touch, hear, or smell. And what's the other one? Touch. We can't touch them. We can't touch them. That don't mean it ain't real, baby. That don't mean it ain't real. So you play games if you want to. I don't play in the spirit. You will never catch me. I'm not finna dabble with no Ouija boards. I don't play them. I do not play with the spirit world because I believe that just because you can't see things, just because you can't comprehend things, does not mean that it's not real. Does not mean that it ain't other planes of existence and all kinds of stuff around us. Again, I beg you, if you're a doubter, if you doubt me real hard, save 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 37 of your checks. Take your ass out there and buy you a pair of NVGs, or maybe you know somebody and just borrow some. Email me, africandreaming@gmail.com, and tell me how the hell can I see like it's daylight when it's pitch black? Or if it's wintertime, it ain't even got to be wintertime, but it's more effective in cooler temperatures. Get some thermals and tell me how the hell you can see a heat signature, somebody walking a half a mile away from you, or a mile, depending on the brand and the quality. But you can't see it with your naked eyes. Do that mean it ain't there? Y'all, I think it's some spiritual shit. I think it's some things going on in this world that's deeper than people want to come to grips with, and it's damn near uncomfortable. But I'm not gonna have that conversation tonight because I 1 hour right now. I'm finna get off of here. I just want to acknowledge my sister Teagsy. Teagsy say, I saw spirits in my grandmother's house when I was little. I still remember it to this day. I also had a reoccurring dream of being pulled down in the ground and a hand from the sky saves me. Teagsy, my sister, I will never doubt you. I don't doubt nobody who have those types of lived experiences. We could do a collab if you like. All right, Bougie, you got my info, man. You holler at me when you get ready. You busy. I ain't busy no more like that, man. In fact, I'm pulling back because we trying to get stuff done around here. Man, I'm way behind in the chat. Jesus Lord. Sweet Thumb said, look at the videos on Infrared 1280. It's a whole other world. Even the wild animals not ready yet. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bruh, man, there's so much going on. It's so real out here. I just want people to expand their minds, expand their hearts, expand the openness that's potentially within themselves. I think a lot of us are shut off, but there is so much to this realm of existence that we've been cut off from that we can't see, and that's limiting our accent. Rambo, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Great video. Hey, baby, if you get a chance, will you drop Rambo in here also? Cause Rambo dropped the garden review today and watched the whole thing. Bruh, you doing it over there. You doing it over there. Me following. Oh, is she talking to PRA? And before we get out of here, Bougie as well. Teagsy, one of these days you're gonna be willing to be a Friday fave. I don't know when you'll do it. You done broke my heart too many times. I don't know how to say this. I wasn't gonna say this publicly, but we done begged Teagsy for about 4 months to be a guest on one of the Friday faves. Hold on. She said she wouldn't do it. She said, I'm gonna see how y'all act after y'all been in the States for a while. And I was like, well, damn, Teagsy, what you and she said, here these seeds as an offering of good faith. And if you act right long enough, I might come over. I might come over and be one of your Friday faves guests one of these days. But I mean, in the meantime, my heart was broke. So I don't know. Teaser, you know I email. So if you change your mind and you feel like ever being a guest over here, I guess, we situate ourselves to accommodate.
Thank you, whoever just bought a painting. Thank you so much. And thank you, Bougie, for following me. I really am crying over here, so thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, wow, she really is. You such a girl. Baby, quit being a girl.
Art is hard. Everybody don't want to buy stuff from you, so it's appreciated. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I know art is hard. Quit being a girl.
That's what you love about me.
Y'all. God damn. Hey, look here, man. Thank you, whoever that was. My wife is a full-fledged girl.
I'm not crying hard.
She ain't crying hard, but it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Go eat an MRE, man.
I appreciate it. Don't be like that.
Baby, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. I think I know who it is, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for real. I won't get on camera because I'm not ready to receive.
Hey, go clear that magazine. Go unrack all that and then reload it.
That's gonna make me not.
That's gonna make you. That'll distract you. Go unrack it all and then reload it. And take out all other magazines.
I'm not doing all that.
Damn, my wife. I love that. I do love her femininity, but she a girl.
You do. Girl.
Hey, yeah, Rambo, you right. Well, luckily I've already partaken of said supper, so Rambo said, "You want to eat tonight?" What Fiona said. That's wonderful. I'm grateful. I enjoy the process learning of skill. Fiona, you all right with me? I love you, and mostly actually, I love your accent. Like when I'm watching Fiona, as well as Rambo, I feel sophisticated and yes. One day we'll all be together in Yorkshire and we'll drink champagne and we'll get the most exquisite dish. I'm thinking something from Sri Lanka or perhaps in Normandy. Yeah, yeah. Wasn't it all mean, Basil? It always go back to Austin Powers. I'm sorry. Hey, look, Rambo and Fiona, two of my favorite people, both Brits, right? So, and then there go to Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know every time, man. Look here, Rambo. So, someday when I'm in the UK again, sir, we'll sit down for, as well as Fiona. Again, there's no leaving of the Fiona. Um, we'll all gather for fish and chips. Although Fiona is a vegan, we'll have Bob's your uncle. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. You right, Bougie. You right. You right. Okay. So look here, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I just want to say, family, follow your heart, follow your intuition. It don't have to be about necessarily folk leaving or passing away. It don't have to be on um a super deep level. I'm just saying this whole life is about what you can see with your naked eyes and what you can't see with your naked eyes. And truth be told, man, don't let Hollywood trick you. If you can be surrounded by demons, then you can be surrounded by angels. Somebody in this life has had a circumstance in their life where they done been blessed, they done been kept from harm, they've been guided in the right direction. If the devil can sit on your shoulder or a demon can sit on your shoulder and tell you go do this silly shit, then the angel can sit on this other shoulder and say, "Nah, bro, go that way. Nah, bruh, don't do that. Nah, sis, that ain't the way." Both, both have to be palpable. Both have to exist. Yin and yang, man. What the hell is a demon without an angel? And what's an angel without a demon? What's God without Lucifer? I'm just saying, man. Look, they put out, when I say they, I mean the powers that be, I mean Hollywood and everybody in between, put out a concept and a thought process for you to follow from birth. Who's sitting on your shoulder telling you some good shit? When you have a bad day, when you have a day that can make you show up and be mean or nasty or rude to your family. When I say family, I'm talking about your husband or your wife or your partner, your spouse, your kids or whatever, just because you had a bad day. And you getting that thumbs up saying, yeah, go do that. They don't know what you've been through. Do that shit. No, that's not okay. Or on the other hand, when you see somebody who's gone through a difficult time or going through a difficult experience or dealing with life and life whooping up on them, Why can't you? Well, I'm going through stuff too. How about you be the blessing? How about you be the miracle, man? The strength is within you, or ma'am, or sir, or whatever. Hey, so Yeni. Yes, crumpets and cucumber sandwiches, of course. Yes. Yes. And then we'll go watch Chelsea play Manchester. Yes, of course. Yes, obviously. Mm. Euro sixes and sevens. Right. So Yeni, I didn't even know you was in here. Uh, what Aston said you showed wild hog processing the other day. Do you have a lot of them in your area? Let me put this up here. Aston 85. Baby, I'm in East Texas. It's hogs all over.
Thank you who bought another painting. Thank you too.
Oh my God. Y'all, look, man. Y'all got my wife in here.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
You might well come over here and just.
No, I'm not. Because I'm about to cry. But thank
You
y'all.
about to cry.
Thank y'all. So
Y'all
much.
got my wife waterworks going. I appreciate it, whoever it is. Such a girl.
Whatever. You know I was feeling earlier this
I
week.
know how you were feeling earlier this
So,
week.
thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all.
God. We're gonna go empty magazines later.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, whoever that was. She really emotional right now. It wasn't the best week. You know how it is, man. When you start a new business and are you trying to get your business off the ground and you don't have are you going to put jewelry to pieces of Bougie got a question for you, Sweet Pea, if you still in her. Or if you okay, Tiggs is talking to April probably. But yeah, so yeah, man. So uh I'm trying to read and talk. Thank you so much. Let me put this up here before I get out of here. Thank you so much for following my Etsy shop. Even if you don't purchase anything, I appreciate you follow the shop. Thank y'all. That means a lot, man. And that's motivation for me to get back on here, for us to get back on here and try to be on here more. Cause it ain't gonna happen by itself. I mean, um, you gotta grind for it, you gotta push for it. And we just busy. I'm trying to get my full chicken expansion, uh, so I can get all the rest of the chickens that we gonna order. I want to get them uh before August because I want two more flocks and I need them while it's hot in Texas because that's less energy and less heating and stuff I gotta spend on them while it's warm enough for chicks to like pretty much be outdoors after they like 2 or 3 weeks old without putting them under a heat lamp and all that extra. They'll you if you build a house, they little area right, they'll be fine, man. You ain't gotta burn all that electricity putting them under a heat lamp. Not while you in Texas. If you further up north, you might have to do that. But hell, when it's 85 degrees at night, nah, I ain't finna. No. I ain't finna burn the electricity on. But I really do have to introduce y'all to uh some of my meat birds tomorrow or over the next couple of days. Boy, they done got big, man. They were just little yellow baby chicks. And again, the smallest one is the white. I think man, the white probably close to 4 pounds. And Lexi, she the biggest one. I want to say Lexi probably close to about 6 pounds. The white, she she probably about 4.5 pounds. And let me see if I no, I ain't got a picture of them. I'm trying to find a picture of them. But I ain't gonna show you all the chicken. Everybody. Let me see. Nah, I can't find a good picture. April had sent me some pictures the other day. I didn't even know she was out there taking pictures of the chickens. But yeah, they doing good. And let's see. So Yena said maybe you both can join LED 73 and Lady LED and host some paid classes, fishing, prepping, what you catch. There are some of us who really need some hands-on experience and are searching. Oh wow. I so Yeni, only you have to ask about that one. Led Led and Lady Led. I'm one of these days I'm gonna link up with Led and meet him and Lady Led. But uh I mean I don't know. That's something I could I'll talk to April about it. I really don't know because it's more than one way to skin a cat. First off, why people skinning cats, but it's more than one way to skin a cat, and everybody don't fish like how we do. Um, everybody don't fish for what we fish for, but it's methodologies. It's kind of like the basics. It's like fundamentals, and whether you playing football, basketball, baseball, or soccer, fundamentals is always your root. That's always your root basic. Um, have a rod and a reel. If you ain't got a rod and a reel, have a string and a net. Have bait. It's all kinds of different bait. It could be everything. Some people think you just got to fish with worms. Hell, you could cut up some pieces of chicken and catch catfish all doggone day. Uh, you could use store brought bait, blood bait, all kinds of different things and tactics work. And people do different things in different regions. I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm a little reluctant to take that route. And we just some country folk. I'm flattered that you said that because I don't know what folk want to learn from us beyond conversations like this. But that's exactly the topic. You can't see it. That's why we need other to watch our back, see what we can't see ourselves. Hey, Sweet Thumb, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead and wind this thing down. I'm gonna get back to the bottom of this chat, and I'll say this, bro. As much as sometimes I have issues with people, and I don't necessarily like everybody, and and I mean that on the YouTube side and life in general. I'm a real laid back dude, but when you get my age, you just ain't no bullshit. And I love my peace over everything, but I can't do it alone. The things that I see coming in this world, the things that I see coming in this country, you need some like-minded folk around you, whether you 2A, whether you prepping, whether you survival, whatever. Feeling and thinking like you can do it all by yourself is probably the biggest disadvantage that I see most people heading in that direction. I'm not against gray man or all this shit, that solo shit. Baby, scouts live hard lives. Ask somebody who done been in the infantry. ask somebody who the hell. I lived in Africa for 3 years, and I would call over here the people to our family, people who I know could probably damn near not do nothing about our circumstances, and say, hey, we going to Kenya, or hey, we going down to this part of Tanzania. Hey, we headed over closer to the Congo, just so somebody know where I ass at. So that whole doing it, thugging it out alone, riding by yourself, man, look, unless you a trained scout and they don't have a lot of fun, I'm no, no, no. You could be 11 Bravo, 12 Bravo. Well, shit. Having somebody better than not having nobody. The thing, well, we at the point where you need to find people who own what you own and then take it from there. I'm gonna try to answer the rest of these questions or respond to the rest of these comments and then get out of here. Let me see. And I'm gonna get out of here. Let me see. They are putting together a list of interests. People did. Okay, okay. I'll holler at Led. I'll holler at Led so you and see what we can make happen. I had a bunch of fishing stuff set up to do a basic fishing setup video. Never got around to it. Sweet Thumb, do it. Do it. Do it. That's it. That's all I got. Do it. Do it. It's always easier not to, my brother. That go for everything in life. African Dreaming, you should hook up with my mom. She can skin a rabbit, raccoon, butcher a chicken, hogs, cows, and shell a snapping turtle. That's what I'm talking about. That's with Tigsy, mama always gonna eat, baby. Mama always gonna eat. And y'all, when I share those kind of videos, I don't anticipate people walking out in the woods doing what I do or eating like how we eat or none of that. It's just real survival. And like I said earlier, the support, that's one of the things I love. Oh, she's still in here, man. Bougie. If Bougie ain't gonna eat some shit, she gonna tell you, I ain't finna eat that shit. Same thing with my sister, 10. I call her JJ all the time. It's long story. Certain people not finna do certain things, but that don't mean they don't have certain strength. Bougie Purple got a whole series on fires, on starting fires. Check it out. I suggest you go over to her list. Baby, if you still in here and you could drop Bougie Purple, drop her. Oh damn. I think that was on the old one. Anyway, connect with her and she'll set you in the right direction. Fiona, take care of my sister. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Salam alaikum. Uh yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. But I'm gonna give April enough time to drop that if she can. But like at the end of the day, man, everybody got different strong suits. Everybody got stuff that they strong at, that they not finna do, that they will do, and that collectiveness is what makes us all stronger. Cause if you look at the world and you see the stuff that I see going on, I'm not finna get it. This is, or maybe I should, because it's about what you can see and what you can't see. I encourage anybody in this live, go back at least a year. Go back 1 year, maybe a year and a half. Look at some of my videos and the conversations I was having and the things that I was talking about is coming to fruition right now. Now I'm a YouTuber that's not trying to be too over the top or too salacious in my approach. And looking back on it, I wouldn't change a thing because I could have been more out there and maybe had a bigger audience. I don't want a bigger audience. I want a real audience. And if that means I gotta grow a couple hundred people a year, damn it, I'll take it. But I'll say this. You can't say I was wrong. Go back to my videos from a year ago to now and look at what's going on with the economy, with finance, with stuff I was telling people, y'all, I'm over here now. It's headed y'all way. I wasn't even back in the States yet. We wasn't back in the States yet. Go look at it and see if I'll. Oh my. Oh well. Look, well. She gonna love this one. And I gotta get out of here. By the Ask the Teen 85 said, by the way, at Pieces of April, you're undercharging by a lot. You at least should double, but more like triple your prices. There are Etsy tuts on how prices stuff too that might make more sense. Wow. Well, I'm not in the art business or in my wife's business, and that is her business. She do what she do. And but I'm honored that you hey, she's saying you worth it. You worth it, baby. All right, y'all. Look here, y'all. We finna hit an hour and a half. We an hour and 28 in. Um, this was a pop up. Expect more of these. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for sliding through, for showing love to POA, for uh just like everything, man. But on my way out, family, I really do want to say uh, there is more than meets the eye. There's more than meets the eye. There are things in this world that you can't see, touch, taste, hear, or smell, and that don't make them less real just because your five senses can't pick them up. Don't let Hollywood keep telling you that you surrounded by demons and you ain't got no angels at all. How that makes sense? If somebody can be there for your bad in a spiritual sense, somebody can be there for your good in a spiritual sense. So let's all, maybe hone in on that. Some people call them ancestors, some people call them angels, some people call them guides, there are many names throughout different deities, not deity, through different scripture and different texts. Find the one that suits you and maybe give it a shot, because at the end of the day, the more these folk convince us that the world is all bad and it ain't no good, we start believing it. We put that energy out into the world, and that's all we'll ever think, know, taste, touch, feel, hear, or smell, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, family, thank y'all for showing African Dreamers some love late night. Thank y'all for showing Pieces of April some love late night. Man, we appreciate y'all, family. You already know what it is. Until the next time y'all see us and we see y'all, we're going to be over here being country in another country.